Hi, how y'all doing? What's today? April 12th, 2025. Here in Ontario, Canada, the skies are blue. Not a cloud in the sky. Nope, no clouds. I'm seeing a chickadee in the rise on the tree. That's the only bird I've seen today. I have no idea what the Schuman is today. Yesterday it was like 20-minute blackout and then up to 67. I knew it was high. I could feel it. I've been vibrating inside, right? And jumping with electricity, I guess, because we're like a electro. How's that go? Magnetic electrical beings. I think I got that right. Tongue tied. Coming out of the retrogrades, right? I think the planets turn direct on the 14th, and so we should have energy to move forward, right? Things start working out for us. We don't feel like we're delayed or our needs aren't being met. Whatever, you know? I know. Seen the full moon last night out my bedroom window. Kind of looked pinkish. All right. Started low in the sky and then went up high. Took me a while to go to sleep. Just, yeah, trying to block out the collective consciousness, right? Gotta keep my firewalls and my firewalls up and my virus protectors up. Which was weird because when I woke up, I remembered a dream. And I was doing something weird in another town away, in grocery stores, dealing with meat, something like that. And people were getting volatile, so I was getting my ass out of there and I was driving. And I was driving down the highway, and all these vehicles are being erratic. And so I'm passing them to get away from them, kind of thing, right? Because I don't want them to mess me up. I'm going up a hill, and there's a line of traffic and transport trucks, and they're staying on the right hand side, right? Because you pass on the left because they go slower. And I'm halfway, I'm getting closer and closer to them, right? And all of a sudden, a transport pulls out into the fast lane and dumps his load. And it's a whole bunch of boulders and rocks and stuff, right? I stopped and I was fine. And then I woke up. I have no idea what that means. It's almost trying to break down my walls. I don't know, right? That's different. It's funny how it woke me up, too. I must have wanted to get out of there real bad. But yeah. I was led to look up white because I've been learning about the Nation of Islam, right? And there's two of them, okay? One is, I guess we call the dirty Moors, and the righteous Moors. One uses, the dirty Moors use it in religion, right? So that you follow and obey and do all their wicked, devious deeds and think that you're being closer to their God, right? By doing that. Where the righteous ones don't do that. I told you before, Allah meant arms, no, yeah, arm, leg, arm, head, right? And it's about you, right? You're the God. And it's just, yeah, I haven't learned enough about it yet, enough about it to speak much on it. But I was thinking about the word white devil, right? Because they've done the history and they go back a long time, right? And the Moors, Maurs, not Moors, right? Who are melanated, the, the longest living ones. But you know how I told y'all that the melanated are the first beings here, right? The original, organic to the land. And so I looked up white devils, right? Ancient white devils. And it took me to the page of Yakub. And Yakub was a big headed scientist, a fat headed scientist, you know? Big head, right? Like big, right? With a normal sized face. And made the grafted beings, the Caucasians, the white devils, 6,600 years ago on an island in Greece. called Patmos, Patmos, right? On Patmos Island. So I thought, isn't that funny? I just put in white devils, ancient white devils, and it takes me right there to the grafted beings, the Caucasians. And then out of my studies, I've been learning that they're also known as wild men, right? And they were covered in hair. They came out of the tunnels, out of the caves, out of the mountains, right? And when I guess the melanated people got a hold of them, they shaved them down and civilized them, made them not live the way they're eating. They didn't cook meat or anything. They ate it raw. They killed everything. They were just about destroying and fighting. They didn't like each other. The only time they came together was to procreate, have babies. I think that's the caveman story everybody was told about, right? Because everything's a lie that we were taught. So, isn't that funny? But that's like Rod Hayes says, my mentor, right? That Big Mama said everybody gets a chance to ascend because Yakub's scientists, the people that he put in control of the project, screwed up the DNA, right? So that's why Big Mama brought them to the melting pot. And they started mixing with the melanated ones so that they could get a drop of blood so they had the right to ascend too. Right? So I thought that's different. I wonder how long Iran's been around for. They say they're some of the original people, but they would have had to been melanated if they were, right? Because everything was melanated until these wild men came upon the scene, the Caucasians, right? They were killing, they shows pictures of them killing dragons and lions and just doing all out havoc, right? Unicorns, all this stuff. It's so confusing, isn't it? To try to learn the real history, and the only thing that we can get it from is the books. And you know how I feel about books. They were written by people. Not everybody could write and read. Only the Freemasons and the Illuminati's people, right? I can see it makes perfect sense to me in the realm, right? I can see how everybody that's rich got in their places of power because they're part of that. They had to be. It was given to them by the bad guys, shall we say, right? So much to go into. There really is. But I didn't stop learning because I didn't want to throw the baby out with the bathwater. See if I could find something that resonates, right? It's the only way you can tell the truth these days. It has to resonate with your body. Yesterday, I've had a quiet weekend all weekend. I haven't spoke to anybody. Not one soul. I've just been sitting here watching YouTube and learning what I can learn. Taking care of myself, relaxing. Watching my crazy neighbors, the wild men, right? There's only one other melanated person down here, and she's a little girl, and I haven't been able to speak to her at all. Her mother keeps her quite to herself, which is good, considering I got the racist one in the back, right? But I don't want children to be affected by stupid people. She's a wild one, too. Wild man. Right? You know what I mean? So, yeah. She's an NPC. I'm sure a lot of them are. I was looking at today thinking, most of the people are NPCs, right? If you think about the internet over the years, most of the people that have been on the internet are bots, right? Because organic man doesn't have enough time to do this stuff. Or all the stuff that it's been doing, trolling and causing havoc. So I wonder how many real people there are. I would like a number. Wouldn't it be something if it was only 144,000 people? Maybe that's what it was. I've heard so many different people say that it's not about how many people, chosen one there are. It's not about this. It's about frequencies. It's about geography or what geometry. It's about all this different stuff, right? Nobody really knows now, do they? Maybe the Freemasons do, the Illuminati, right? It all goes down to their biblical friggin' prophecy, their biblical indoctrination, right? They're playing out the story. They have to. That's the script of this matrix, this computer program, right? It's so messed up. It really is. Yeah. So don't be, according to the astrology, don't be surprised if you have to cut somebody loose next week, or you have to be blunt and tell them to kick stones down the road. You know what I mean? Be it relationships, business, whatever, right? I've been doing this all along, so I don't have very many people left in my life. My children, that's about it. Tass doesn't come around to see me as much, so much. And it's okay. It really is, right? Being alone makes me not have to deal with anybody's energy. Although I would like to go out, but it's just some but. Everything's theirs. Belongs to the day. I realize I can't go to the Legion anymore either. I know I shouldn't use the word can't. I'm not able to because they mandated that everybody that goes there gets their vaccine, the employees, the members, and all that, right? So everybody over there got the job. So there's nothing for me over there anymore because I don't support those people that mandated that. So, yeah, what do you do? I gotta find a new way to let go when I need to be out around the NPCs, right? I don't know. They're gearing up the war thing too, right? Putting it out more. But don't believe a thing of it. I've told you a couple of years ago, all through this time, these 5 years, that they're going to do that. They're going to have a fake nuclear war. Or they got to scare us, right? They got to try to scare us. So just don't consent to any of their bullshit. None of their government theater, none of their war acts. The acts, it's another play, right? Don't consent to anything. Withdraw your consent to everything. To everything that you've, how's that go? I can't think of the word. Assumed was natural or normal. All the contracts you sign. Every time you put your signature down, you're contracting, right? Just pull it all back. I consent to everything, known and unknown, right? On this dimension and in all others, in every form, right? I'm just having a quiet day. Had a shower, colored my hair. So it gets white in here and it starts driving me crazy. I know it's vanity, but one day I'll surprise you. I'll make a video and I won't have any hair. I'll shave my head, or I'll bleach it and just dye it gray or white. I mean, because my hair's white. Well, not all of it, but a lot of it, right? And I'll be a totally different person on here. I'll be a grandma. I'll look like a grandma because I'm 61, right? I know, weird. Anything else I want to talk about? I don't think so. I'm vibrating again today. I've been heating up a lot at night. I get really hot when I go to bed. I struggle for about an hour trying to uncover, cover up, uncover, cover up. Until finally I tell myself, I calm my mind. No, I quiet my mind and I calm the body, right? And I just talk myself into it, being cool, do some breathing, right? But yeah, I think astrology says Wednesday something's supposed to come out in the consciousness, the news, whatever you want to call it. So we shall see, right? We shall see. Have faith. Everything's going great. It is. Every day I'm stronger than the day before. Every day I'm wiser than the day before. Every day we break the matrix more than the day before. How's your Ascension symptoms? My stomach feels weird today. Same as I was getting fluttering in my chest up here, right? Like really fast vibration. I had to feel my heartbeat to make sure it wasn't my pulse. It wasn't, right? It was something else. Strange taste. I'm feeling a taste in my throat. And of course, my legs are bothering me, my knees, my feet, my sciatics kind of thing. But I'm older too. All right, I think that's enough for today. Like I said, I don't know the Schuman yet. I'll put it in my community section when I know it. All right. I'm sending us all, I'm sending yous all love, honor, gratitude, health, good health, uh, mental stability, emotional stability, all right, physical stability, physical health, right? I have a new subscriber too. Thank you. I'm grateful. 7 and 3 makes it 8, 9, 10. So 1. Beginnings of what? I don't know. I've been waiting for something in my life to change. And that's supposed to be starting after the planets go direct on the 14th. Well, not on the 14th, but that's when the energy will start moving, right? Yeah. Okay, that's enough for today. I love you all's consciousness. Enjoy this night or day. Okay? Okay. Bye.